In this video, we will learn how to add a new contact or company to Purple Briefcase. This is something that you'll have to do if you go to add a job and you see that there is no contact person or company listed there. So to start, what you'll do is when you get to the main page, you'll go over to where it says Add Contact/Company and click right here. This will take you to a new page, and then you're going to just fill out the information very plainly, going one window at a time. You only need to fill out what's starred here on the right, so some columns like company are starred, others are not. So I tend to keep it as minimal as possible. So we're just going to pretend here like we're adding the Town of Hamburg Recreation Department as our new company. So organization group we will leave blank. Third-party recruiter, generally that's always checked as a no. For industry, Town of Hamburg Recreation, the industry is going to be government/public administration. For org type, you can do anything from small business to large business, all the way down to public and private company, as well as unknown, which you will click a lot. In this case, we'll click government because this is a local municipality. For salutation, if you want to give the contact person a formal title like Mr. or Mrs. or Ms. or Doctor, you can put that there. In general, though, you'll just leave the first name, last name, email address, and title. So for this title, we are going to put Recreation Supervisor. And we're going to put in the name Luke Sullivan. This is an actual person who works for the Town of Hamburg Recreation Department who has posted with us before. His email address would go in here, lsullivan@townofhamburgny.com. You don't necessarily have to put a phone or a fax number here. However, if you have a phone number, it can be helpful to have. So we're going to put 716-646-5145 there. For address, you can leave the street address blank, but you will need city, state, and zip. We'll put, because I happen to know the street address, 4540 Southwestern Boulevard. For city, we'll put Hamburg. For state, New York. The country, the default setting is always the United States of America. Our zip code is 14075. And the company website, you have to give some sort of a website here. So we'll put www.townofhamburgny.com. You could also check if it does not have a company website, and this will go away. However, it is very helpful to have a website when you're looking through Purple Briefcase. So I'm just going to retype this website from before. You can check if the contact is a school alumni. I normally do not do this unless unless the employer specifically mentions that they were a graduate of ECC, in which case I will, but I think I've only done that once or twice ever. Check if contact can search student profiles. It's always good to leave that as the default setting. And you could always invite this person to open up an account. So if this is a new employer, this is something you could check. They'll get a formal email from Purple Briefcase. And once they get that formal email, they'll have the chance to open their own account. That way you won't have to keep posting for them. So I'm going to click Add Company or Contact. And Luke Sullivan has been added as a contact. Now that the company has been added, we can go back to My Jobs, and now you can create a post, and the Town of Hamburg Recreation Department has now been added as a company. So we'll go to Add Job, and just to show you real quick here, for contact person, the contact's name was Luke Sullivan. So if I type in Luke, you can see it's the second hit here. Actually, it's the third hit. Luke was already in here once already, but you can click right here, and it's got his name and email address here. And that is how you add a contact or company on Purple Briefcase.